Hey traders, in this video, I'm going to be doing the MACD crossover strategy on currencies. So I'm going to be taking a look right here. So if something does crossover, then I'm going to be going along with that, right? So right here, it didn't quite cross over, so we're not going to go with that. But for example, if it did crossover before, let's say it crossed over right around here, then obviously, as you see, it went down after. So let's take a look through some and see where crossover might be happening very soon. And we can do 30-second trades on them. So right here, we see that the pound yen is I might do a crossover very soon. As you see, it didn't happen yet. So that's not very steady. It might go back up. If it does go back up and do crossover, then we'll do the trade. But so far, it hasn't done that. We can wait a little bit more on this. If it doesn't show any promising signs, we can go to a different one. Okay, let's go to this one right here, Australia and New Zealand, and there's a crossover that happened right there. Let's do a sell. Okay, it actually went back up right after the crossover, which is it does happen. It's a very unlikely thing to happen, but it does happen from time to time. Things go back down a little bit, and things are going down quite a bit now. So things crossed over right back down. Okay, that's really great to see. So for this first trade right here, I think we're going to be quite profitable. And sure enough, we were quite profitable. We made about $1,000 just right there. And now let's go to this right here. And there's not really any crossover that seems to be happening very soon. I might do a crossover downwards somewhat soon, but I just don't see it yet. Maybe if I see some red momentum sticks, then that would be more likely. It might do a crossover actually, so let's keep an eye out for that. Let's see. I think it's let's say wait for 10 more seconds or so, see if it'll happen. 10. Might be doing a crossover downwards. Once we see that crossover, okay, let's do that 30 seconds. Let's see what happened. Okay. Sure enough, it's going down quite a bit. So I have 20 seconds left though. Let's not be too confident, too cocky yet. Let's see what will happen over this next 15 seconds. It's going back up actually. Okay. 10 more seconds left. See if it'll go back up, if it'll cross back over the line. So right here we're seeing green sticks right here. But sure enough, we still did profit almost $1,000 yet again. Let's try to do a few more trades. Let's do this right here. US dollar, Argentine Peso. And right here, we see that things did a crossover downwards right here. Things might have an upturn very soon. A little bit uncertain. As we see, there's a lot of red and green sticks right here in the MACD, which is a fairly unstable sign. So I wouldn't do this one right now. Go to this one right here. So it did actually just do a crossover very recently. So let's actually just do a buy. Let's see what will happen. We saw this big green candlestick upwards. And now let's see what happened. So we put $500 into this. It did a crossover, right? It did a crossover just a little while ago. And now we're seeing a little bit of green movement, a little bit of red movement now. We have 13 more seconds, 12 more seconds left. I don't think this will go through. I think this will be an unsuccessful trade, but let's see what will happen. Let's take a look, okay? Sure enough, I think it'll cross over back to the other side, so it might cross over downwards actually. So right here, crossover downwards. So it does have a lot of downwards momentum now. So everything's kind of red, right? It did the crossover downwards. It'll probably go downwards quite a bit more. So let's do a few more trades, right? Nothing, no crossover as you see right here. That's going to be happening for anytime soon, at least. US dollar, Canadian dollar, potentially. See. So right here, it did a little crossover, and then it might do a crossover back downwards. Nothing too substantial happening there. Let's go back up to some bigger currencies. So right here, there might be a crossover downwards. Very unstable though, so I wouldn't be a little bit hesitant to trade that. So right here, we see that things did a crossover downwards right here. Things went down quite a bit. Okay, things are going up a little bit now. We might do a crossover upwards in some time if it continues this trend, right? If it continues this trend and it gets to the green area for the momentum, then it's going to be in a pretty strong spot to go upwards, right? So it does seem to be continuing the trend. And if it does do that, and it does crossover, we're gonna do a buy. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Let's do a buy right there. Okay, and sure enough, it did the crossover right there, and it did that. Did a green stick, now it's red. Okay, see what happened now. Hopefully we get back into the green for the momentum. Okay, sure enough, it does. Okay, another green. That's really great to see. Okay. And sure enough, we did a profit on that one. So this is the MACD crossover strategy. So as we see right here, when it crosses over, we buy, and then it'll go up quite a bit for a few candles. And it does have a pretty good win rate of about 70%, give or take. You can expect some losses like any trading strategy, but this trading strategy is tried and proven, right? So you can expect about a 7% win rate. That's really solid. And if you do want to trade on a pocket option and get 50% on top of your deposit, you can actually go to becoinnet right here. And on becoinnet, what becoinnet offers is 50% on top of your deposit. So when you click this right here, enter this promo code from becoinnet, you can get 50% on top of your deposit, which is basically just free money for you. So I don't know why you wouldn't do this. So this is one of the best options to start with pocket option right here. So happy trading.